watch my audience and listen to them, and I know that we're all getting something out of our system, and none of us knows what it is. The important thing is that we're getting rid of it and nobody's getting hurt.
Hey gang, welcome to another PATE&PLACE. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for tuning in on another episode. So gang, as before, hope you guys are all doing very well. It's been very hectic around here, so I've got a short little story for you here. It's kind of a comparison story, kind of stories I love to tell. It also kind of got brought to my attention by a single picture. Sometimes those pictures lead to the best stories. We're going to take a look at it. Today's place is in 1956. So guys, if you're ready, let's dig in. Okay gang, we travel back to that classic year 1956, where on April 21st, Elvis is playing in one of his most pivotal cities, Houston, Texas. Woo! Elvis had played 8 times in Houston since 1954, and this time playing at the City Municipal Auditorium, billed as the Teenage Rage.
Wow.
Here we see Elvis backstage before performing at a 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. show, where he played before a combined total of 8,000 screaming fans. A lot had happened since Elvis had last performed in Houston. He had signed with RCA. He made his first national television appearance on the Dorsey Brothers, as well as on the USS Hancock with Milton Berle, leading to Elvis playing larger venues than he had previously played on his visits to Houston. Under the headlines of Squeals, Moans, and Screams, reporter Bill Porterfield said, Elvis showing up in a purple sport coat and black pants. Presley and his band knocked the roof off the hall with low-down rock and roll blues and primitive rhythms. The article read, a tall young giant from Tennessee strode out onto the stage of Municipal Auditorium Saturday night, and pandemonium reigned. 4,000 teenagers filling every seat in the hall, overflowing into the aisles, squealed, moaned, and screamed in ecstasy. Also, that there was no riot or close to what police and public worry wards felt what might take place. All in all, it was a noisy but pretty tame afternoon. He reported that Elvis didn't have any need to bolt from the stage, but instead ended the show with a corny joke. He said, "It's been a wonderful show, folks. Just remember this. Don't go milking a cow on a rainy day. If there's lightning, you may be left holding the bag." With that, Elvis came to the front of the stage and sat down on the edge to sign autographs of portraits of himself held up by hundreds of admiring women. There was no riot or any clothes torn off. But this was early 1956. It was a whole nother story when Elvis returned to Houston just 6 months later. Heartbreak Hotel had spent 7 weeks at #1, and now Don't Be Cruel was on its way to filling that spot. Elvis had made his controversial TV appearances on Milton Berle, Steve Allen, and Ed Sullivan, and Love Me Tender had just been released in theaters. This time, Elvis appeared at the much larger Sam Houston Arena. And look at these cool places you could purchase your tickets: the Disc Den, Holland's Music Shop, and Paul Berlin's Record Room. Emergency personnel on hand had to deal with fans fainting even before they got into the packed house at the Sam Houston Arena. The Houston Chronicle reported that Elvis entered the arena under heavy police guard, beginning his show with Heartbreak Hotel, and all that was heard was screams. 3 times he paused, as if to plead with the audience to listen to him, but was met with deafening roars each time. The newspaper reported that a squad of 50 police officers, emergency corpsmen, and firemen were circulating the aisles to keep admirers from rushing the bandstand. Holding his ears so he could hear himself, Elvis wiggled and rolled through a medley of hits such as Blue Suede Shoes, Love Me, and Long Tall Sally. It reported that teenage girls en masse clamored for Presley and rushed the stage until the singer was whisked off to a waiting police car to his suite at the Shamrock Hilton Hotel. that is it, guys. How'd you like that? Boy, what a difference 6 months can make in Elvis's career, huh? When he performed that first concert there in Houston, the fuse had already been lit on his skyrocket to fame. 6 months later, there's a whole new story. And we know where it went from there, don't we, guys? Guys, I'm so glad you're enjoying the channel. Bear with me. Life's pretty hectic around here. I'll get these out just as quick as I can. In the meantime, guys, keep rocking.